The next discovery device that you're going to want to use along with the production request is interrogatories. And we talked about in the overview, the interrogatories are questions that you can get. They're written questions that they have to respond with written answers. Now, again, we have one sample interrogatory here for you to review, and I want you to look at it with me now. As before, in the interrogatories, the first part of it is the case style, just like always. Then you're going to say defendant's first set of interrogatories. Style it just like that. And then it comes now the defendant, just like always, and then this is what we're doing. As before, with the production request, you have to have definitions, you have to give directions, because some slick attorney is going to try and get around responding because you somehow didn't tag it specifically. So these instructions and these definitions will serve you well, so leave those in there, okay? And then you'll notice when we get to the interrogatories themselves, after we've gone past the instructions and the definitions, there's a big blank after the question, and that's to give them room to respond. Now, in reality, they rarely respond within the blanks that you give them. Normally, they'll attach an exhibit that corresponds to that. So they'll say answer to interrogatory 1 is blah, answer to interrogatory is number 2. So, but you're supposed to leave room for them, so go ahead and do it just like this. Leave them room, just with the understanding they're probably not going to do it, all right? And then we're looking for general stuff. Now, very often the very first thing is you want to know who's completing the interrogatories, what's their relationship to this case and what do they know. One of the reasons you want to do that is because you may want to depose them. Let's find out who has information about this case. Who's the proper corporate representative to depose? And so this is one of the reasons that you have this as an interrogatory. And then we get into kind of the meat of it, say in paragraph 5, please state whether you claim to possess legal or beneficial interest in the note or mortgage or both. And so again, we're getting to the meat of it. What's your basis for standing? Now, and these are the kind of questions that you need to find out. And so each one of them there is geared very specifically towards finding out the proper information to defend your foreclosure case. All right. So in general, these are very good, straightforward mortgage interrogatories that will apply to virtually every mortgage foreclosure case out there. So just use this sample as your guide, and I would leave most, if not all, of the interrogatories in place as they are. All right, and then you'll serve them according to the pleadings module as we discussed earlier, and then they have 30 days to respond to your answers. And as we talked about before, if they don't respond, you have the right to do a motion to compel. I would not. Just sit on it. Let them take as long as they want.